So I've had a fun week. I'll leave it at that. But you know who else has had a fun week is Sniperwolf.
Oh yeah.
She apparently, from what I've seen, she finally got a slap on the wrist from YouTube.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, so
Let me
just
yeah,
a
sorry, go ahead.
just a quick recap. So what happened? Sniper Wolf was making kind of mediocre content, not giving credit to people she was reacting to, and then Jax Films made a whole channel dedicated to that and was giving credit to the people that she wasn't. And then Sniper Wolf took it a step further and took a picture of the outside of the street view of his house to her 5.6 million Instagram followers. And then, actually, one part that I left out last week, she then, after she deleted that story, she posted another story with her and her friend with the caption saying, "We come to your house. What you do?" And then she got a bunch of flack for that also. Well, now YouTube responded. What did they say?
So this is replying to Jax Films, who said on the 13th, Sniper Wolf just doxed me on her Instagram. Creepy, gross, violating. What you do is disgusting. You steal content and you stalk YouTubers at YouTube. Demonetize this dangerous creator or get her off your platform. She just posted on an Instagram story right out my house, right outside our home, and deleted it. YouTube's response, which happened the 20, so Friday, which is like a week later, which is hilarious. They said, confirming Sniperwolf has received a temporary monetization suspension per creator responsibility policies. Off-platform actions that put others' personal safety at risk, harm our community, and the behavior on both sides isn't what we want on YouTube. Hoping everyone moves on from this convo to a better place.
Both sides, huh?
Right. I'm glad you pointed that out because I was going to if you didn't. It's like they're telling Jax Films to just be happy with that response. They're like, look, we took away her money for a week. Even though she's making probably 30 or 40,000 a month off of her garbage content. And that is like the weakest response they could have done. So I feel like it's essentially it's like a judge giving someone like 3 hours of community service for assaulting someone or something. It's like we have to give them something to appease the other side so they don't say that we're in cahoots with this person, or like we just favor this person over them because we have to seem like we're equal, but we're not going to do too much. Because it, like, other creators, I can't think of any off the top of my head. Russell Brand is a good example. Like, there's allegations of terrible things that he did 10 years ago or whatever that haven't been proven. They haven't gone to court and been proven yet, but he has his whole channel was just demonetized, like, off of just allegations. And there's proof that Sniper Wolf did something that it's so dangerous, dude. There's so many deranged people. Doxing someone, I don't feel like it's taken seriously enough. Like, if you dox someone and you have a big following, like, it should be, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Laws are weird. Laws are fishy. I don't really want there to be laws that persecute or prosecute people for what they do on the internet. But at some point, there has to be something, because doxing is terrifying. Same with swatting. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like they're kind of the same thing.
Yeah, the whole YouTube response kind of made everything worse because it just reinforces that they do play favorites. They have their people that they're always going to stick with, and it doesn't matter what they've done really. It's just still gonna keep happening. Like it's I mean, I don't know. I think I would be more happy if like nothing happened than they just give her a slap on the wrist, because at this point they're just kind of playing into it. And actually YouTube made a tweet about like reaction content like earlier this week. I don't remember what it was specifically, but people were clowning on that too and calling it ill-timed and stuff. It's yeah, you have to try to find that for me, but
Yeah, I've got it pulled up here. YouTube, the official YouTube X account posted, "Would it be too meta to do a reaction video to a reaction video?" And I mean, maybe I'm misreading that, but that's clearly like calling out Jack's films. Like that's
Hmm.
clearly like throwing mud in Jack's films eyes, because it's like, because that's what that's his whole shtick is he will react, you already said this, but he'll react to Sniperwolf stuff, he'll give credit to the creators, and he'll like point out that Sniperwolf's not doing anything half the time. Her reactions don't really fit like what's going on in the video.
Yeah.
So for YouTube to put that out when you sent that to me, I just went, wow, like that. I mean, am I misreading? How did you take that? Because I might be misreading it, but
I took it as it's equivalent to like posting a joke about like the Jews or like Israel with what's going on in the world right now. I feel like it's I whether it's like directly referencing that whole Jack's Films event or not, it's you cannot be that like ignorant about what's going on your own platform, whether you're the intern behind the desk tweeting and stuff or not. You should know about that stuff because it's everywhere, and people seem to like care about that more than um, anything else right now. So it's it's just stupidity, I think.
well, and that's a good point, and I hadn't thought of it like that, but you're right, because they're basically like laughing about it, like
Hmm.
they're- by not taking serious action against Sniper Wolf, they're basically saying like, yeah, we don't really care that she doxed your family. Like, I know you have kids and stuff, but would it be too meta if you posted a video reacting to someone else's reaction video?
Hmm.
It's ill-timed, and it's, I think it just shows, like you said, they clearly have a protected class that they have stake in propping up. And
Hmm.
like, this is on the surface level stuff, like that's to our knowledge. It just makes me wonder, like, how much the algorithm is programmed to favor certain people like Sniper Wolf. Because I don't know if you've ever seen videos that you're like, how is this video so popular? And I would classify hers in there. I mean, she's an attractive woman, so
Hmm.
I think a lot of people watch just to look at her, if I'm
Yeah.
being honest. But it kind of makes me wonder, like, and this is conspiracy theory stuff, but how much the algorithm favors certain people, props certain people up because they are favored by Team YouTube or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them. Like every one of these platforms, no matter if it's a video platform or social media, they all have their favorites. Like, I mean, I think iShowSpeed was recently unbanned after his iShowMeet thing, and I mean, we've been over the female streamers before, like Alinity and Amaranth. They all get a smack on the wrist if anything. So no matter what rules they break.
Yeah, one of my least favorite things to do, but I do it just to see, is to log in to, let me do it real quick. Log into a, or not log in, go to a clean Twitch account
Hmm.
and see what they're pushing on the front page, because 90% of the time, there's a female streamer wearing nothing, there's another one. You don't have to scroll down very far to see five or six of these female streamers, in the pools, hot tubs, and whatever the category is. I didn't always
Yeah.
forget what it is, but the girls, the female category.
Hmm.
That's where they all push their gateway drug to OnlyFans. But
Yeah.
yeah, and that's another one. Like, I guarantee you that there's certain creators on there that their stuff is always, there's this one account, and I always see it always has around 4,000 people watching it, which I'm convinced they're botted views.
Hmm.
But she will stand off camera and she'll be like, only 10 more subs, and then I'll step in front of the camera, guys. 100 more subs, and I'll change my bikini or whatever, and like every time, and it's become like a curiosity thing to me, because I'll click on it just to see if she's in front of the camera. And I think I've only ever seen her in front of the camera one time. And the rest of the time it's like this,
Yeah.
and she just like, Yeah, it drives me crazy. But anyways, I'm going off on a tangent.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I don't think anything else will come of this, the whole sniper wolf situation. Unfortunately, I I didn't expect them to make like the demonetization changes or whatever. But okay, so this one guy on Twitter, I forget who what the user was, but he had a browser extension that showed which YouTube videos are demonetized or not. And Sniper Wolf uploaded a video. Come to find out, it's still monetized. So I don't know what's going on there,
Wow.
but yeah.
Yeah, well, they said it was a temporary. They didn't say how
Yeah.
long it would be.
Hmm.
It was probably an hour,
Yeah, exactly.
if they even did it. I doubt they. I have serious doubts they did it.
Hmm.
But the other thing I will point out too, and I don't know. Again, this is allegate. I don't like allegations unless there's some like evidence behind them.
Hmm.
But community notes
That's
are
right. Yeah.
saying to this that there also is. Oh, let me go to the other one.
Yeah, YouTube got community noted on their
Yeah, so
Sniper Wolf tweet.
Team YouTube got community noted saying that Sniper Wolf has also been called out for allegedly sexualizing minors, which YouTube didn't address and is also against their terms of service. Which again, like I don't know how many of these people. There was the ukulele girl. I don't remember her name. Same
Colleen
thing. Like
Bollinger. Yeah.
yeah. How many of these people like that sexualize minors does it take to finally like take a stand against sexualizing minors? Like it just I feel like if as a platform, if there's anything like you've got apparent racism and sexualizing kids, those should be the two like easiest things for you to target. But for whatever
Hmm.
reason, the sexualizing kids one just is yeah, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw this other tweet where people were talking about how YouTube is protecting people who I don't know, misuse kids over like Jack's films. Like they had a picture of like Sniper Wolf and EDP and stuff, and yeah, so
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it anymore. It's like there's too many occurrences for it to be a coincidence. Like
hmm.
at some point, like it's evidentiary of what YouTube's agenda is, and it's propping up certain people.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's the Sniper Wolf update.